Attention passionate Washington Commanders fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC East and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Washington Commanders' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Washington Commanders fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with YOUR, FRINDS and Washington Commanders FANS. Let's get to the news now, folks. When you think about the Washington Commanders this season, there's a lot of buzz, a lot of anticipation, and one of the key storylines that's been dominating the headlines lately is the ongoing saga surrounding one of their most electrifying players, Terry Mclaurin. And if you're a true fan, you already know how vital Mclaurin has become to this team, both on and off the field. He's not just a receiver, he's a symbol of what the Commanders are trying to build: resilience, talent, and a hunger to get back to playoff prominence. But as many of you have been hearing, there's some turbulence in paradise. The negotiations between Mclaurin and the Commanders seem to have hit a bit of a snag, and that's raising eyebrows across NFL circles. Let's unpack this a little. Terry Mclaurin, entering his 5th season, has been nothing short of spectacular. Since entering the league, he's been a model of consistency. 4 straight 1-0-yard seasons, a feat that places him among the elite wide receivers in the league. And if you look at his stats, he's nearly doubled his touchdown total from previous years, with 13 touchdowns last season alone. His previous high was just 7. It's clear that Mclaurin has been evolving into a bona fide superstar. Yet despite this impressive production, he's still waiting for that long-term contract extension that matches his value. And here's the kicker: he's made it very clear he wants stability, a multi-year deal that secures his future with the Commanders. But as it stands now, negotiations haven't reached an agreement. According to ESPN's Jeremy Fowler, Mclaurin is not happy with where things are with an extension, and time is running out. The team has just a few weeks to make meaningful progress before things could get ugly, possibly leading to a holdout. You see, Mclaurin, who is now 29 years old, is entering what many consider his prime years, and he's aware of the NFL's brutal wear and tear. This is the window where players want to maximize their earning potential before age and injuries start to chip away at their value. On paper, Mclaurin has been a model of durability. He's played every game in each of the last 4 seasons, which is no small feat considering the physical toll of the league. Over that span, he's caught more than 300 passes, amassed over 300 yards receiving, and scored 27 touchdowns. That kind of consistency is what every franchise dreams of in a wide receiver. And yet, despite his proven production, he's still waiting for a deal that reflects his true worth. Now, looking at the financial side, things get even more interesting. His current contract, signed in June 2022, is worth $22.8 million per year, which places him roughly around the 16th highest-paid wide receiver in the league. But in the NFL today, where contracts are soaring into record territory, that number feels like it's lagging behind. Just consider some of the recent massive deals signed by other top-tier receivers. T. Higgins signed a deal worth $28.8 million annually. Brandon Ayuk got $30 million per year after a contentious holdout. Justin Jefferson shattered the ceiling with a staggering $35 million per season. And Jamar Chase made history with a 4-year, $161 million extension, an eye-popping figure that sets a new standard for wide receiver contracts. Given this landscape, it's reasonable to think that Mclaurin is aiming for a number somewhere in the neighborhood of $25 to $30 million per year. Not just for the payout, but for the security and recognition of his contributions. For a player at his stage, with his production, that kind of deal would ensure he's among the top-paid wide receivers in the league and would secure his financial future, especially as he approaches his 30s. The team, of course, hopes to keep him in the fold because they see him as a cornerstone, someone who can be the face of their offense for years to come. And let's not forget the context of the team's recent trajectory. Last season, under the guidance of new head coach Ron Rivera, and with rookie quarterback Jaden Daniels stepping into the starting role, the Commanders made significant strides. They finished the regular season with a 12-5 record, which was remarkable considering the turbulence of previous years. Their journey culminated in reaching the NFC Championship game, a testament to the talent and resilience of the squad. Mclaurin was a key piece in that success, connecting well with the young quarterback and proving that he can be a reliable target in clutch moments. With training camp set to kick off on July 18 for rookies and veterans arriving 4 days later on July 22, the team is eager to get back on the field. But the unresolved contract situation with Mclaurin hangs in the air, adding a layer of uncertainty. Will he hold out? Will negotiations eventually lead to a deal that satisfies both sides? It's a delicate dance, and the NFL offseason is often filled with these stories of tension and hope, waiting to be resolved as the new season approaches. Meanwhile, the broader picture is crucial for fans to understand. The Commanders are in a phase of rebuilding and retooling. They've invested heavily in draft picks, bringing in young talent to complement their established stars. They have a promising young defense, a solid offensive line, and now, with the potential of a healthy and motivated Mclaurin, they could be a formidable force in the NFC. But to reach that next level, they need their star receivers to be locked in both physically and contractually. That's why this negotiation saga isn't just about money. It's about team chemistry, stability, and the vision for the future. Looking into the history of the franchise, the Commanders have always valued their offensive playmakers. From the days of Art Monk and Gary Clark to the current era, having dynamic receivers has been a hallmark of the team's identity. Mclaurin, in many ways, embodies that legacy. His route running, speed, and reliability have made him a fan favorite and a key piece in the team's offensive puzzle. And fans are eagerly awaiting news of his contract, hoping that it will serve as a sign of the franchise's commitment to winning. But beyond the contract drama, there's also the bigger picture of how Mclaurin's presence impacts the team's strategy. With a solid wide receiver core, the Commanders can diversify their offensive attack, opening up the field for their running game and play-action passes. His chemistry with Jaden Daniels last season was evident, and if that connection continues to grow, it could be the catalyst for even more offensive fireworks in the upcoming campaign. It's also worth noting that this situation highlights the broader trend in the NFL. Players like Mclaurin are becoming more vocal about their worth, demanding fair compensation for their contributions. The league's landscape is changing, with receivers now often earning as much as quarterbacks in some cases, reflecting how vital passing game production has become. For Mclaurin, standing firm and securing a lucrative deal isn't just about personal gain. It's about cementing his legacy and ensuring he's recognized among the elite. And let's not forget the importance of leadership. Mclaurin isn't just a talented receiver, he's a leader in the locker room. His work ethic, professionalism, and dedication set an example for younger players. His absence due to a holdout would be felt deeply, not just on the field but in the team's morale. The Commanders are aware of this and are likely doing everything they can to keep him happy and motivated, knowing that his presence is vital for their aspirations. As we look ahead, the training camp will be a critical period. It's where teams iron out their rosters, test new schemes, and build chemistry. For Mclaurin, this camp could be a defining moment, either solidifying his commitment to the team with a new contract or potentially causing some upheaval if negotiations stall. Fans are watching closely, and every play, every catch, and every comment from players and coaches could be a sign of what's to come. In the grand scheme of things, this situation encapsulates the current NFL climate: players demanding fair pay, teams balancing cap space and competitive windows, and fans eager for their stars to shine. Mclaurin's case is a microcosm of that, a story of talent, business, and passion colliding. And for Washington supporters, it's a story of hope. Hope that their star receiver remains committed, motivated, and ready to lead the team to new heights. Now, as we wrap up, I want to emphasize that this isn't just about one player or one contract. It's about the future of the franchise, the direction they want to take, and how they value their talent. Mclaurin's situation could set a precedent, influence other negotiations, and shape the team's trajectory for years to come. So stay tuned, because the next few weeks will be crucial. Will the Commanders and Mclaurin find common ground? Will this saga have a happy ending? Only time will tell, but one thing is for sure: the passion, the drama, and the hope are all alive in Washington. And now, Washington Commanders fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the team. Do you believe Mclaurin will sign a new deal soon? Are you confident this will motivate him to perform even better? Or do you think this contract drama could linger into training camp and beyond? Whatever your thoughts are, let's keep the conversation going. I'll be back soon with more updates, more insights, and the latest news on the Washington Commanders. So make sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell, and stay tuned because we're just getting started. Thanks for being here, and as always, go Commanders.